Every day, Tyson taps his beak on the glass and looks in, like, Lucy, you coming out to play? They both go to the same door and wait there for me to open it. And then it's really her running and him chasing her. We walk up the driveway. He's walking with us. It's me, him, Lucy. I talk about it every day, how cool it is. But the day Tyson and Lucy met, we weren't sure what to expect. My bulldog, Lewis, passed away almost 2 years ago, and we weren't planning on another dog. But then Lucy came along. She was found as a stray. I'm guessing they dumped her because her allergies got out of control. And when she came to our property for the first time, it was like she's never been anywhere else. Everybody always says, I wish I had a dog like her because she's so gentle and sweet. Oh, yeah? And then, just when we thought our family was complete, Tyson showed up. How cute you are. My uncle found him in an attic. Tyson was left behind by his family. He was missing a lot of feathers. And he called me and he said, I found this bird, do you want it? And I said, no, I don't know what to do with a bird. But he brought him anyway. I was scared he wasn't gonna make it. So I looked up YouTube videos and learned how to feed a pigeon. I would try to practice flying with him. And when he started to actually fly, Lucy met him. I was a little worried in the beginning that Lucy would hurt Tyson because she's so much larger. But then she walked up and sniffed him. He laid down next to her. It was shocking to see them growing closer and closer with every interaction. Now, Tyson looks to her as a flock member. He lays in the dog beds. He's learning the doggy door. He is very much like a dog. I always say he's part pit bull. Tyson could go do whatever he wants, but he'd rather hang out with us. Because Lucy and Tyson have something really special. You never expect a dog and a pigeon to become best friends. They're so different, yet they move like a team.
One's a dog and one's a bird. I wonder if they even know that they're not the same. But yeah, they're two peas in a pod. When Milo barks, Cracker also squawks, and they copy each other. Milo gives him kisses, and Cracker even sticks out his tongue like he's trying to do it back to Milo, which is very cute. There was one time where Cracker went missing for 2 weeks, and Milo, he was just in disbelief. He flew away, and Milo would check his cage, and the cage was empty, and he'd sulk away. And then we saw a Facebook post that a galah had been handed into the vet. So I went to the vet, and I was like, I think this is the galah that I've been taking care of for weeks. And they're like, there's no way you can prove it. And I was like, there's a way. As soon as we brought Milo into the vet, Cracker got down from his cage and he was doing his little kissy noise. He looked like all shaggy because Milo had just smothered him in so much love. One day my dad took Milo for a walk to his park and he just found Cracker and he was injured. He was bleeding pretty badly from his wing. We don't know, maybe he got attacked. That's when we found out that he can't fly long distances anymore. The vet said that if he was to go back into the wild, he probably wouldn't survive. So he brought Cracker home and we kind of nursed him back to good health. Milo would refuse to leave the side of the cage. He'd sit next to the cage for hours. And I think also having Milo as his friend over time also helped him heal. They were obsessed with each other. And they follow each other around the house. Milo also hugs Cracker, like in a dog way. It's just something you don't think you'd actually see in real life. There's a stereotype that these stuffies can be these horrible dog breeds. People sometimes move away from him. But these people don't know that actually his best friend is a little bird. He understands that he's smaller and he needs to be careful with Cracker. So yeah, I definitely think they make each other's lives better.
As soon as I brought him in the door, he got on the dog's back and was riding him like, that just cracked me up. I never expected that a dog and a raccoon could bond so quickly. One without the other, not so bad, but you put them together.
What is that? What is that?
I come around the corner and there's foam everywhere.
Did you do that? Oh. Did you have help? Did you do this? What is that even from? Hey, you too.
And Rooster's just sitting there next to him and they're looking at me like, what did we do? We didn't do anything. They wrestle, they play. It's like WrestleMania and they just have so much fun together. But I've learned you can't get angry or mad, especially after I got Rooster when he was a baby. So I'm a licensed wildlife rehabber, and then the zoo called me and they said, we found this baby raccoon that the mother had left. If someone didn't take him, they would have to put him to sleep. So I thought I'll get him for the winter and then I'll release him in the spring. I realized very quickly that he was just so scared and alone.
You go hide. You coming out?
I got him calmed down and started bottle feeding him. He adjusted very quickly. He loves to have all the attention. He just does his own thing.
They love you. You going with your mom on her trip? You going to New York? What are you doing?
They are smart, smarter than most humans. He can open cabinets. He can open doors.
Excuse me, sir.
That's how I realized that there was something different about him. And I have 3 other dogs, so he's always been around them. But he and Uzo, they're just best friends. Uzo was a puppy when Rooster was probably not quite a year old. Uzo was a lot smaller than Rooster, which is so funny, but he still just helped raise him.
Try to be nice. Share your ice.
Rooster would look for him if I said his name. So Uzo, it's like he knows to keep him safe. He really doesn't know he's a raccoon. I think he thinks he's a dog because that's all he's been around.
Where'd he go? Hi, Uzo. Touch guys.
Unfortunately, Rooster is non-releasable. He is not instinctual like most raccoons. He doesn't know how to protect himself. There was no way he would survive in the wild. He would be so lonely without him because that's his buddy that they've known forever.
Do you want to ride the horse?
When people hear that a parrot is best friends with horses, they don't believe it. But Jake loves all his farm friends. After his morning ride, he has to tell the cows he's the boss. Then he goes to the turtle to ask a million questions.
Helping? What's the matter?
Till now, when Jake talks to them, the other animals get so confused. Like, what is this little thing that sounds human? Emily met Jake when his elderly owner couldn't look after him anymore. He spent 27 years of his life in her living room, so he was very reserved. Emily was a bit worried because Jake looked at her like, "Who are you?" But when she got closer, He started chirping and hopped right on her hand.
Wow, Jager.
That's when Emily decided, let's give it a shot.
What do you think, Jake?
She cuddled him and kept him close so he could settle in, but also gave him space to explore on his own. In no time, Jake got so comfortable that he gave Emily a surprise.
Hi, Jake.
It was the first time Emily heard him speak. She was like, wow, when did he learn that? So she tried teaching him new words, starting with, soon enough, he learned how to say longer sentences.
Mommy rub your head.
Mommy, rub little head. Oh.
Emily thought Jake only spoke to her, until one day she overheard him talking to another bird. Now, Jake speaks to all animals like they're people. It's the cutest thing.
Help me?
And if he's not talking to the animals, he's talking for them.
You want that? Rachel, you want that?
Who knows if the others will ever get used to his chattering? Emily knows it's normal for parrots to talk,
You want to come out?
but she's never met a bird that speaks the way Jake does.
What's that?
She thinks he got lonely in his old living room, so greeting the other animals is really good for him. And Emily is happy to give him some adventure.
This might sound strange, but our cow thinks she's a babysitter. When Honeysuckle got rejected, she didn't want to leave the lamb's side. Daisy will lick her and she'll kind of nuzzle her head, but I had no idea that a cow could be like that. When we introduced Daisy last year, she was just a few months old. I had never owned cows, I just owned sheep. So I had done some research, but she was very shy at first.
Hi, Daisy.
She didn't want anybody to touch her, and it took a long time to get her adjusted. She kind of stayed by herself and didn't seem super friendly. They're all like one big family. Once I started to get to know her personality a little bit more, I noticed that she's actually a pretty emotionally intuitive cow. There's something off that I haven't noticed. She'll just walk up to me and when the lambs were born, she was so concerned about the mothers. She's just like standing there making sure they're okay. At some point in time, a mom abandoned one of her lambs. When Honeysuckle got rejected, she was so confused, and Daisy came right there and was just like, okay, I'll take care of you now. Don't worry. Even though it was sad that the ewe abandoned her lamb, it was really, really beautiful to see. She wanted to make sure she could do everything she could to be like a mom to her. She seems a lot more confident in herself and a little bit happier too. She thinks that she's a sheep, but it looks kind of funny when they play together because she's so much bigger than them. I think it is part of her personality as to why she wanted to adopt a lamb. It's really cool. I never expected a cow to be that way. Daisy's not just a cow, she's got a heart bigger than the whole pasture.